Welcome back to Roguelike Roulette. I'm gonna spin this wheel, and it's gonna pick a roguelike, and that's how it's gonna work.
Yep.
Okay. I get a little chance at redemption from last time, because I did not do too well last time on Into the Breach. So we will see how it goes today.
What if it isn't redemption though?
I mean, I said it was a chance at redemption. I didn't say it was guaranteed. All right.
Well, bot.
So the real question is, should we stay with that same squad, or should we do the other one?
Be the Hulks.
Okay, the Rusting Hulks. I honestly don't remember what these guys' deal is, so we'll just find out.
Woo!
I also want to change which time traveler I have, because that guy last time was not super useful. All right, let's get started. Okay.
You should start in the desert.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I decided.
Okay. Yeah. This looks like a good map layout. Generally, for map layouts, you want like your easier missions to be kind of out of the way. So if you want to go full greed, you can. And I do.
Train mission.
My favorite.
Mission. Don't let the train die.
Yeah, I will try.
Don't say that you will try. Say that you will succeed.
Okay, Yoda. Calm down.
I have teeth and I know where your trachea is.
Okay. Oh god, he's getting me. Someone call the authorities. The authorities nuts. Let's do this.
Whoa.
Okay, so.
Oh, they're gonna hit the train.
Oh, I remember what these guys' deal is now. Okay, so we have a thing where smoke tiles become electrified and damage things that are in them. And we've got two weapons that create smoke. So this plane kind of just like hops over an enemy and drops smoke on them, and this one just shoots and then like pushes someone back and creates smoke behind itself.
Whoa. If I sat on the floor,
then you would not be in the shot, and that would be kind of unfortunate.
What if I did this then? Sorry, I'm causing problems.
Please have mercy.
No.
Okay. I guess we have to push this guy first. This guy just pushes things.
Sure.
Yeah.
I figured because he was like called like the Rumble or something.
Yeah.
Not Rumble. It wasn't Rumble, but it was like Rumble akin. Not. My joke was so funny.
His proper name is Thumpy Bumpkins.
So we got Thumpy Bumpkins, and then we got Pew. Yeah. And then we got air defense drone.
Wrong game from these devs, but I appreciate it. This is a terrible turn, actually. I already messed up.
I'm thinking of our son stomach lining.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch FTL.
Whoa.
So here's the problem.
Are you gonna hurt the train?
There's nothing I can do to stop the train from being hurt. Like, there's literally nothing. Which does not seem very fair, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I can, like, push this guy into a wall, but it doesn't kill him. And this guy can't jump over him because there's a train there. So that train is just fucked, I guess. This is why I hate train missions.
I was gonna say something, but it was gonna be really mean, so I decided not to.
Well, now you've introduced it, so...
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay with it?
Are you gonna say it or not?
I was gonna say maybe the train missions don't like you because they're like, ah, shit, we're gonna get broken, guys.
I love when the game just doesn't give me any possible way to solve the problem at hand. It's awesome.
What's that mean?
It's not mean because it is literally just incorrect. Because, let's be real, none of this is my fault.
Game happen.
Game do be happening. It be happening very strongly.
Sometimes war is a little quirky.
I thought you were going to say it never changes. I wouldn't put it past you because you're a nerd.
Different sad future game. Look at that snail.
Yeah. What do you mean perfect battle? Why was the train's path interrupted? I don't know, because you decided to drive it through whatever the fuck that was.
Just a normal Ohio moment.
Kill 5 or fewer enemies? You? That involves defending a bunch of shit. But I guess I can try it. Oh, good. We're already breaking out alphas. Okay, sick.
Oh.
Love it. This is mission 2, by the way.
Are alphas just like shinies or like meanies?
They're just stronger versions of the regular enemy.
That's kind of what I figured. I just communicated it in all the wrong ways.
Okay, so, like...
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to problem solve. How much damage do you do? You do 3 damage. Idea. What if we just do one of these? Oh no, he took 1 damage. It's fine. He'll survive. He is going to kill him before he attacks the bomb, so that is safe. Awesome. Now what? Yeah, I suppose I could do that. The electric smoke, from what I remember, does not hurt buildings, by the way. Important to note.
You can fart up a building all you want. Maybe they just have carbon monoxide detectors.
Maybe. Well, this guy chose a very unfortunate spot to land because he can't swim. You would think, because he looks like a snail, but nope, can't swim. Can't swim.
Can snails swim?
I don't know. There's some snails that live underwater, so like those guys can kinda. They can at least like exist in water.
Oh. Dabby ant. stabby ant and the snails.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy is supposed to be. He's just the bouncer. I forgot.
Termite.
Could be.
What are the snails called? Gastropods?
Yep. Which is, I suppose, fitting.
So your other pilots, are they just randomized?
Yes. There's like a very small selection that it pulls between, because there's a much larger selection of pilots that have actual abilities, but your starting pilots do not, aside from whoever you bring with you. Oh, that's right. I wanted to put you here and then shoot that way. So it doesn't actually deal damage to him, but it does cancel his attack. We're playing a bit fast and loose with health, but it does not seem to be an issue for the moment.
Ugh.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot going on there. We might have to sack a building here. Because if I move you, then that gets attacked, and that sucks. See, here's the thing is, even though we create smoke clouds, I can't attack in smoke clouds. So that makes things very complicated. Yeah, because right? Like I can't attack in smoke cloud. So that means the only unit that can even stop this guy from hitting a building is you, because these two have to be adjacent. And that, I mean, that could just happen, I guess, but I mean, I guess you could just tank damage. That still leaves you. I don't know what to do about that. This guy is not very useful this turn, unfortunately.
He just goes sometimes.
Well, like his problem is he can only push, and that is his only way of doing damage. And right now, like, any direction that he can push anything is bad. Because if I push you into here, it destroys the bomb. If I push you into him, it doesn't do enough damage to stop you from destroying the bomb. And it leaves you with 1 health, which means you die to this snail. Yeah, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty bad. I can't believe I'm already struggling this much.
This game is rough.
This game is rough. We're playing on normal, by the way. There is a setting just called unfair. Okay. Well, we have to cancel that attack. Literally just don't have a choice. And then... Jesus, you really can't do anything, huh? That is awful. What a horrendous attack. Like, he just can't attack anyone that is up against something. Like, come on. That's kind of stupid. Okay, so you just get to sit there and repair. That building takes a damage. Sucks, but it is what it is. And then you just sit there and repair. We don't fail any objectives, but we do lose a grid power, which sucks. Yeah, okay. Not awesome, but could have been worse. Block spawning 3 times and protect whole plants. Or defend solar farms and kill 5 or fewer enemies. Or kill at least 7 enemies and protect the generator. I'm gonna be real, we don't seem very enemy killy with this squad. So I am more comfortable taking this one. Blocking stuff from spawning is risky just because none of our stuff has like a huge amount of health. Okay. I think first off we do that, right? Like that's pretty obviously like the only way to go about that. You and I don't know what to do with you actually. We could push you into our plane and that would kill you. We are technically trying not to kill things, but I will save that for later, because if we try not to kill things early, then we're gonna have like 10 enemies on us by the end.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Love it. This is a very good turn. We don't have to kill anything this turn, actually. Question is, how do we want to go about this? I don't necessarily have a problem with leaving this squid alive because it's not doing any damage to anything. It's just penalizing us for killing enemies, which we already don't want to do. You. He's doing 3 damage, so he would kill any of those guys. I guess the only way to stop that from happening is to smoke him.
Pop a smoke. It's a Tumblr meme, don't worry about it. It's really stupid. Oh, it did something bad.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. Let's push him the other way, yeah? Had a good idea, just have to do it the other way around. Technically I can just launch him into a building and then he's dead. Actually that would have been a much better idea. Hindsight. We can still shoot this way and cancel your attack, and then we'll do that to cancel your attack. And now I feel like we're gonna have enough enemies on screen that not all of them will even be able to attack a building. But maybe that's wishful thinking. Yeah. Okay. This is like optimal, actually. Weirdly enough. Because,
Hooray!
yeah, finally. Literally all we have to do is just like do that to get you out of here. And then all I have to do is move my guys and no one is in danger. No one and no thing. Yeah. Easy peasy. Yeah, weirdly enough, sometimes the game gets easier with a bunch of enemies on screen just because not all of them do things. That is not always the case, but...
Maybe they just run out of, like, movement options.
Yeah. Well, like, some of those guys that spawned further back just, like, couldn't attack a building. Okay, I'm just gonna push you down here again. He really wants that building. You can go up here and... Oh, no, you can't. Shucks.
El quiero casa.
What?
You want house.
Oh, you do.
That's what I think I said.
I think so. Oh God.
El quiero como casa. He want eat house. Oh, I've been doing Spanish on Duolingo. It's very broken and it works kinda.
Yeah, works kinda. Yeah, I can't stop you from attacking that building, actually. That sucks. It's fine. We get 2 grid power for clearing this mission regardless. It just sucks because, like, you can only get here, which is in smoke, so I can't attack, or here, and then I can't jump over you because there's a building there. And I can't move back because these guys are blocking. And I can't shoot you from here because you will launch into the building anyways. And I can't just like smoke you because I literally cannot fire in this direction. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. Huh. Well, that sucks. It is what it is. Hey, very lucky. That's that 15% chance, baby. Whoa. Cool. And now we get one more. Destroy 2 mountains, kill at least 7 enemies. Kill at least 7 enemies. Oh God, all of these suck. I guess we try to kill at least 7 enemies and destroy 2 mountains. The destroying 2 mountains part shouldn't be that bad because we have a guy who just pushes things into things. But still, this is a little sketchy.
Oop, incoming.
Actually, Vinny, it says pod. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about, where like this guy just can push him into a mountain. And I can push you into a mountain. Aha! That's one. Whoa. And that's another one dead. And you just kind of push into there. Yeah. Yeah. Technically, I didn't need to do the damage there, and I could have just like gone for the pod, but I need to be very proactive with my vet killing on this one. Because if I'm not, then I don't know. That's just not good for the mission objective. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Pod is secured. Go over here. Yes. Cool. Love it. And then you can push that guy, but it won't do anything, so it doesn't matter. Also, these guys are exploding into fire because of the squid being here. Oh, he actually couldn't get to anything. That's funny. Yeah, I know. We'll destroy a mountain in a second. Okay. Give me just like one moment. Destroy a mountain in a second, honey. That guy chose a very poor spot to stand. I mean, I guess I can push you down there. Sure. And then you... and back over there. Aha. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Ooh. Okay, good. And say I better be able to just destroy that. Ooh. Uh-oh. Crap. I am no longer able to destroy the mountain.
Oh.
Okay. Let's think about our options here. We do have to kill 2 enemies this turn. That guy has 1 health. You are 1 shot by missile friend. Those both seem like really good bets. But you can't destroy mountain. So what else can I do? Can you destroy a mountain? Yes. Weirdly enough.
Mountain killer.
Yeah. And I will do it again.
And I will do it again.
Okay, so this guy pretty much has to attack here. Like there's no getting around that. Because otherwise those buildings go down and that sucks. We only need to kill 1 more enemy and break 1 more mountain. If I just like try to push this mountain, yeah, no, it's not going to do anything. Which means you would need to push someone into a mountain, but that's not happening. Oh my god, we're this close, dude. There's no fucking way. Maybe you don't have to defend those buildings, because we have full grid power, right? So, like, maybe it would be worth just going for the mountain instead, and then just killing a guy. Like, that doesn't seem terrible. We still lose a grid power, but with the reward we get from it, like, we can just buy another grid power with that. So it doesn't matter.
No consequences.
Nope. Nothing. Yeah. Let's blow up a mountain, I guess.
Woo.
I don't feel awesome about that, but it is the best we got.
Why you want you blow around mountain?
I don't know. I didn't read the dialogue. Oh.
Hey, while you're
Oh. We have to kill 2 more enemies.
Is that bad?
I can't kill 2 enemies. Or I can't kill 1 more guy with just this guy. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. If I just like scoot you out of the way, you're gonna attack him and then he dies. Okay, saved it. God. This fucking game, man.
I just imagine the old lady is like, hey, while you're down there, you know, dealing with the bugs, kinda, you know, super easy, you know. Could you like blow up 2 fucking mountains while you're at it?
Apparently the Vec have been infesting the mountains, so. Okay, cool. We actually got a pilot for once, instead of just a reactor core. Gain +3 move on the first turn of every mission is kinda hype.
He looks puckered out.
Yeah. I think swapping you out would be great.
Does she not get like a helmet or anything? Is she just gonna be?
Nope. He doesn't have one.
I guess, yeah.
And he's in an airplane.
Well, I was like, I don't know. I felt like a crash pod moment where it was like, okay, like, did she get a moment? Did Lily get a moment? Did she get a bath? Nope.
Nope.
Get in the ship.
Get in.
Get in the ship, you fuck.
All right. Boss time. Oh, it's the Scorpion.
Scorpion, more like,
Dorkian. What do you mean?
no.
You didn't provide me with an alternative.
No. I'm going to name him. Tulip.
What kind of name is that?
It's Tulip.
Stulip?
Tulip.
Like someone found a tulip in their stool?
Tulip.
You keep saying that like it's gonna start making sense.
That's his name. Don't make the rules.
You are literally making the name.
It's on his birth certificate.
You are impossible.
Is this a problem?
No, I love you.
You want me to stop?
It's a good bit.
Okay, his parents birthed him and were like, oh yes, he looks definitely like a student.
And those parents were fucking idiots. Okay, Jesus. Let's do some damage to the big guy. Oh. I didn't know he would push things into things. Oh.
He's 4-way directional.
Look, man, I don't want to use my 1-turn reset from that, so.
Ugh. It's not the corporate tower. It's only 100 and some casualties.
Yeah.
We're doomed.
I mean, you might be.
Why you live in the goddamn bug desert?
Okay, this guy needs to, like, get the fuck out of this little corner. Because he's been here for 2 turns now, and he has not been able to move a bit.
So the randomly generated pilots, are they just kind of whatever?
Yeah, they're just whatever.
But, like, once you get more, like, cool pilots, that's cooler?
Yes. The cool pilots have, like, special abilities that make them more differentiated.
Once you start a run, do you only get 1 co-pilot though?
Yes.
You only have 2 right now because you got a pod.
Yeah, because I got a random one.
So once you get all the people, do you just not get new people in pods?
No, you can still get one of those people in a pod.
Oh, it just doesn't, unlock them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was curious.
Wow. This is a really unfortunate spot to be for this guy. Jeez. I like how he's attacking his friend here. He's like, I want this man dead.
He's like, I attack in 4 directions. I don't have control of that.
I want pictures of Spider-Man. Okay.
Tobey Maguire. Yay.
Cool. Unfortunately, this friend is not dead now. And this guy just can't attack any of them because his attack is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna put you in the water. Fuck it.
Can he stand in the water?
He can stand in the water. He just can't like do anything in it. And I'm gonna sit here and stop a spawn. You're gonna take 1 damage. No.
Is the old lady in the corporate tower?
I don't think so, because she can still talk to you after the fact if it gets destroyed.
Oh no, I tripped and crashed into the corporate tower.
Whatever shall I do? Bonk. Dead scorpion.
Do a rest in peace.
Yeah.
Born in the year, who died in the year,
Now.
3.
Dang, he didn't live very long.
I don't know what year it is.
I don't know.
Imagine him living in year 2. Oh, he went. Yep.
One of my pilots got a very interesting skill. Okay. That wasn't a disastrous first island. And we take this. That's not terribly useful, I don't think. Projectile that does more damage to targets that are further away. That seems really good, because that goes on our airplane friend, and he needs an alternative.
Right.
And then we just pick up 2 cores. We can permanently assign this pilot to just stay here to get 1 extra rep that we can spend on a grid power. And then we just need to shuffle some stuff around. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And shield self is interesting, but I don't know how good it is. But I kind of just want to go for it and then also give him more movement. Because he is not being as useful as he could be, I think.
West, because we haven't gotten there in a bit.
Yeah. All right. Bad repairs.
What is his deal again? He's like an archivist?
Yeah, he's a historian of old Earth technology, which is really current Earth. Because they're in the future. Destroy the dam and block Vex spawning. Neither of these are awful.
You hand this bitch a Nokia phone and he's just like, huh?
Yeah. I kind of want to do this one first just to get to missions that I actually care about faster.
Oh, look at that boy. He's so wide. Look at his eyes.
Him?
Look at his wide.
Yeah, he is Spider.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's so good.
Mm-hmm.
He's shaped so well.
Yeah. They're shaped like much more of a friend than they are.
Yeah, and you see their little portrait in the corner, and you're like, oh no.
Oh no, what you gonna do? Okay. Okay.
Firefly. What the other friends are.
So you get to move up here. You get to push that out of the way. It doesn't destroy it, so we're still going to get a hatchling, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Yeah, it's a little baby man. Little baby man. And then we can move over here and do that. Nah, that doesn't feel very good. We can move down here and do that. And then, yeah. Basically the same thing, but you're not taking damage unnecessarily. Oh, I know what I can do. Check this out. You're gonna love this. I broke the dam.
Whoa. Good baby. He born.
Yep. He born and immediately turns to a life of violent crime.
Okay. His name will be Capone.
Capone?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. The funny thing about him being here is
the baby or the purple?
The purple guy is he can't cross the river without dying, and he's a melee unit. So
I'm just thinking of the frog and the scorpion, where the frog is like, where the scorpion's like, let me across. I mean, if I stab you, we would both die. And then the frog is like, okay. And then the frog would be like, swimming across with him. And he's like, yeah, it really would be kind of, fucked up if, you stung me and we both drowned, And the scorpion just goes, LMAO.
Yeah.
Stings you.
Lamau. Okay. We get one more turn of having to block spawns. And I think we can do that. If spawn locations are like, okay. If they're not, then, oh well. Actually, I can just push you into the water and that's way funnier.
I'm dancing.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
It was on the T sponsor us. We have 14 subscribers.
Think of all of the opportunities that you're missing out on by not sponsoring us.
Give me free tea for life.
Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Because you block that spawn, and now we are in business. Okay.
Did you mark when you started up the recording again?
No, but I'll find it.
Okay. Oh, look at that little blowfish.
Yeah, this is a mosquito.
Oh.
Apparently.
I wish mosquitoes looked cute.
True. All the mosquitoes do is blow smoke places, by the way. Which is kind of advantageous for us in a weird way.
It's like when you go to an outdoor event and you're in a crowd of people and they all think that they can vape.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sure, we're outside, but we're in a crowd of people.
Right.
Maybe have a little decency.
Yeah. I
don't care if you vape.
And then the vape also does 1 passive damage. So I didn't really mention this, but this friend leveled up and got a new skill, which is Technician. So they repair 1 HP at the start of every turn.
Oh, that's freaking sick.
Yeah. You get +1 move, which is good. And you don't have anything because you're having a really hard time killing guys.
He seems more of a passive friend.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap around our pilots, actually.
So the generated friend can have a little more experience.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you just +1 move in general. Or no, I'm gonna give you this one because it can kill things. I'm gonna give you +1 movement and then remove that from there and just give you more health with this reactor core I've got. And then we'll put you in here because this friend has a tendency to get a little hurt. I am still going to keep extra health on them, though, just so they can survive a hit from an alpha if need be. Yeah, that's where we're at.
Hi, Estelle. Estelle doesn't know it, but we're
Going on a little mini vacation soon. So we're going to be gone. This one is end battle with less than 4 mech damage and protect a coal plant. And also there's tidal waves. This one's going to be really easy, I think. Or at least it should be. God willing. Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to grandparents' house.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere. Won't be good.
It's in the middle of nowhere in a good way, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to work.
Sorry, I still grabbed my foot.
Oh.
Grab me.
Cool. Get tidal waved, idiot.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh. You put up smoke and attack. I literally did not realize that.
Who is doing that?
The mosquito.
Oh, the mosquito.
The mosquito.
The mosquito.
Yeah.
His name will be... Jarg.
Jarg?
Yeah.
Where do you come up with that? Oh, the mysterious workings of your mind.
My unconscious brain, the depths of my soul goes, here you go.
Here you go. Have fun, loser.
God sends down a single cherub to go. And then it flutters away.
Yeah. The AI doesn't really know how to play around these things.
The tidal waves?
Yeah.
It seems like...
Or just environmental hazards in general.
Except the floaty guy, because he's like, oh.
Well, the floaty guy can get away with it, but... Like, this guy, he didn't even have anywhere he could go where he didn't die. He just spawned in a really bad spot.
He's like, look, I'm here at the family function. Oh, God!
Mm-hmm. Yo, heard we're taking down a city. Ah! That's my my dramatic reenactment. So yeah, if a Vec dies in a way that is not like tied to a mech action, then everyone gets a little experience, or at least it like splits it more evenly. So that's generally the way that the third pilot is supposed to get experience, because usually they're not that much of a damage dealer. We're doing this one because it gives us a core, and cores are insane.
Missile. They're not missile, they're satellite.
Yeah. So we just have to defend some satellite launches. This is another one actually where the satellite launches will provide like temporary like environmental hazards, and the AI will not know how to deal with it. But in like a good way. Okay. You can move him over here. That takes care of Squid Boy. You need to attack that friend way back there. You don't need to. It could go either way, I guess. But we'll do this anyways. Because it is what I thought of first. And then we'll do that, and you're dead that turn. Oh. I forgot they explode.
Whoa.
I should have checked turn order on that, probably. I didn't know if the smoke would cancel out the explosion, but...
I spelled it to my foot, it was bad. I figured you would want to know.
I appreciate the live updates. Okay, so... You have literally no choice but to just push. Push guys into things. And then you... If I had a way to get you into the satellite launch, that would be awesome, but I don't. So I'm just gonna have to smoke you. And then you... can just go die.
Can't go that way.
Baby.
His name shall be Shoelace.
Shoelace? That's a good one. Oh, dude. They're setting me up for the push of the century. Are you ready for this?
One sec. I'm gonna put the cat on the bed. Okay.
Okay. Check this push. So I'm pushing this guy up here. I'm pushing this guy into this guy. I'm pushing this cocoon into the baby, which kills the cocoon and the baby. And I'm pushing my guy out of the way.
I'm pushing the baby.
Yeah.
Shit. They all had a heckin' moment. What?
Bro do be speaking in tongues though. Okay. What is the best way to go about all of this? I can go back that way. Actually, being on fire doesn't matter because you have technician. Aha. Okay. This is an interesting strat, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna push you over there. You're gonna get shot by your friend and die. And then, oh, I can't smoke you. But I can sit back here and just shoot you. That works. And then I blocked the last spawns. Okay.
Ooh.
See, fire technician. I wasn't 100% sure that the order of operations would work out like that, but I'm very glad it did because it's kind of funny.
Oh no.
Okay, this is completely free. We just boop, get smoked. And it literally doesn't matter what happens to this guy. In fact, I'm gonna push you into the rocket launch so you die. Yeah. That was pretty clean.
Cool.
Dead. All right. Good stuff. Got another ore for defending the robotics lab during that. I bet you didn't even notice. Where do I want to put this, actually?
What do you think? Going.
Gun does seem like a good bet. I'm not gonna lie.
Gone. It's the American way.
I could also temporarily lower their health back down to 2 and then give them +1 damage on this
but then I do more damage. And that should be okay because she heals herself.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Because I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Just double checking everything else. Yeah. And then we'll go over and do this one just because I like the rewards more.
Why did the mosquito have a star when he came up?
Because he is being buffed by the squid.
Also, Lily is sad looking.
Yeah, everyone's sad looking because we're entering this with 1 HP.
What the shit? Uh-oh. Is this a scary mission?
It can be, but it's not as bad as you would think. Also, that is very lucky.
Good. It's a poo.
Hey, he used up my repair platform. Hey, he used up my repair platform. That's rude.
What a are the repair platforms the green things?
Yeah.
What a couple of sluts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rip their legs off.
Jeez. Okay.
What? What?
Wow. That was an escalation. I mean, it was. You absolute goober. I think the best plan here is to just hang back, hit the repair platforms like immediately, and then just like get you out of there. We'll do one of those. It pushes him out of the way, but then heals him immediately, and we are trying to kill 5 or fewer enemies here. So that's good. Also, see, now we're all healed up. It's like nothing ever happened. It just kind of dictates your first turn or two. Okay. Ow. Wow, that is a terrible spot for that. Holy. Okay. Jeez. Well, I guess we do that. That doesn't count as an enemy, which is interesting. I guess because they haven't spawned yet. That would be kind of OP, I guess, on this mission. I guess we can do that, and then both of these buildings are under attack, which sucks. But I think you are harder to keep alive, so I'm just gonna do one of those. Yeah.
88 casualty. Whoa. So
Okay.
my tongue hurts and my throat hurts.
Okay.
Well, I think my throat hurts because I was singing really hard yesterday.
Okay.
And also, I don't know, we keep having air advisories here. And I wonder if that doesn't, I'm sure that doesn't help. Go outside and you breathe in air and it's just like, a smoke.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help.
And then I think I just bit the sides of my tongue in my sleep. So, if I have been talking weird, it's because certain letters just feel uncomfortable on my tongue.
I see. Also, look, now we got purple mosquito.
Sweeto!
Mm-hmm.
His name will be William after
Because he's purple.
a purple.
Purple guy.
Tiny hoof a twine.
Okay, we've only got one more turn? Question mark?
A victory in 2 turns.
Yeah, but this is still like I don't know if this counts as the last turn or how that works. Yeah, this is the last turn.
Victory.
Okay. This is a really bad turn. I'm gonna be honest. This is a like fucking horrible dog shit turn.
Are you gonna die?
No, but everyone is attacking this building and I don't want them to. So I'm gonna do everything that I can to stop that. But I can't kill them. Oh. Kill 5 or fewer enemies. Okay, so this is legal.
Dead.
And then, no, the attack order is off. If you attacked before you, that would have been perfect, but it's still the best I got. And then you just get to like bounce over there. Okay. Don't love losing all that grid power, but there's really not much I can do.
Spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
I am born, and now I am dead. Why did he die?
Lost connection with the mother.
Oh.
What? Used 3 repair platforms, 2 used? I used 3, did I not? Okay, I don't believe that. That is stupid. Killing an enemy will charge the power grid 1 point. It only does 1 damage, and you can only use it once per kill. Okay, that is really good though. That's awesome. I am actually going to just give that to you like immediately. Have I used this in another timeline? Possibly. Oh, good. It's a big squid.
His name.
What's his name?
I think. Exact.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
Wake up in the morning feeling like shooting web.
That's him.
I don't know what.
That's so him.
I don't know. I don't know what my deal is. That's what he wakes up, and the little VEC radio station they have underground. That's his alarm clock.
Mm-hmm.
And he shoots a web at it, and it turns it off. And he did a big stretch. And he goes makes a cup of spider coffee.
Yeah?
Yeah. And he checks his emails. What?
Oh, this is so elaborate.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's such a good joke.
I don't know. This is what people do in the morning. And I like to imagine that's what the spider dudes in the morning.
Maybe.
I know they just probably writhe in the ground going.
That's probably more accurate, yeah.
And then they look at each other and they're like, yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna fart on corporate. Got him. GG's.
Me and Walmart headquarters.
So the difficult thing here is this guy provides like crazy buffs to everyone else.
Is he almost dead though?
He is almost dead. I only need to hit him 1 more time with like a 2 damage thing. Yeah. Wow, there is certainly things happening. Here's what we'll do. We're just gonna push you back and say, nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm. And then we just shoot you. Bam.
Okay.
Big squid is gone. He is no more. And we break that. Okay. Yeah.
Wait on.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
It's not a soy queen.
No, it is not.
Perish queen, give us nothing.
So true. So this friend is on fire.
Fire extinguisher. I'm sorry, I'm not helping.
Well, here's the thing, right? I can extinguish the fire by just repairing. If I do that,
is that your turn?
that is my turn. Yes. Which does mean I can survive this. The one thing I don't know is because I am still standing on a forest fire, I don't know if I will just immediately catch on fire again.
You wanna know who an expert in forest fire is? His name is Smokey the Bear.
That's kind of what I thought you were going to say.
I won a Smokey the Bear contest in kindergarten.
Really?
Yeah. It was a contest where you had to draw Smokey the Bear, and I won it. And I got a little ribbon.
Nice.
I drew him very skinny but I didn't draw him as a stick figure, so I think that's why they were like, oh.
That was the standards they were working with.
He had like shape and like some type of texture going on, and like I don't know. Also, she's attacking my hand.
F. This guy literally just can't do anything. He has not been able to move from his opening position, and we are now on the last turn.
He's batting at my hand, so I keep trying to grab it when she like brings her hand up. Like, oh, you want to shake my hand? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, how's that going?
We shook hands once. She's got her claws out now.
It's a great start.
Yeah.
You are all the worst. Okay, this guy can finally move and do something useful, which is awesome. Not that though. You can move up here and move that guy out of the way. Sure, love it.
I love sticking my hand into a spike pit.
You can actually just stay right there, and then I'm gonna shoot you. That kills the small friend. And then I gotta jump you out of here, because otherwise you're dead. Like, very dead. And then we still take another building damage. Grid defense is not as much of an issue now that we have this, like, electric attack on this guy, because it restores 1 grid power whenever he kills an enemy with it. But you can only use it once per mission. So, like, as long as I get a chance to use it, yeah. Hey, that's pretty cool. All right, jeez, that was a little tight. I'm not gonna lie.
Yay!
Let's spend some rep.
You should spend it and take everyone on a morale session to Applebee's.
That would be pretty hype.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Ooh, that is tempting, but no. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Right, this is you charge into them and you do damage to them, but also damage to yourself. And we have a self-healing pilot. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm thinking we donate this rail cannon.
But it was so cool.
It was. But now we have a new option that will have a higher damage output. And then we just do buy a couple of those, continue. Put that on there. Give you more health, and then do +1 damage each. So it will deal 3 damage to whoever I hit with it, but also 2 damage to this friend.
Spicy.
It is spicy.
but also I don't have to use it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do something new for this series and actually go to a third island instead of just taking on the hive right away.
Oh.
Because I feel like the way we win this run is by building up our grid a little more and just getting a bunch of cores and stockpiling, basically.
You feel if you just blitzkrieg it to the island, you're just gonna die?
It is much more likely, let's put it that way. Island number 3. I want to go this way because this reward has a core at it and I want that. Okay. They are manufacturing hostile machines, but there are hundreds of innocent lives within. Please defend the robotics factories while we try to shut them down safely. And also protect the emergency batteries.
Those are new bug.
Yeah, these guys are called tumble bugs. I don't remember how they work.
Do they only show up if you do a third island?
I think they are advanced edition bugs, so we just don't see them a whole lot.
There's also the guys with the big tall arms.
Yeah, those guys I have seen before. I remember how these guys work.
Dude.
It's not
Scarab.
It's not good.
Oh, is this bad?
So they set up these explosive rocks and then attack them.
Okay.
Do you see why that is an issue?
They're unibombing the houses.
Yeah. And so even if I kill this guy, the thing is still gonna blow up.
How do you deal with that?
You kind of just have to like redirect the rock, I guess. Truth be told, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. I hate these guys.
Should get the food.
Yeah, I know.
Did you know? Gaming.
Oh, I did not know.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow, this is a really bad opening turn. Jesus.
God in the Garden of Eden when the humans eat the fruit. Wow, this is a shit opening turn, huh?
True.
Sorry. I don't know what that joke was.
Good old Bible reference.
Beebus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so these two are the only ones actually threatening buildings, which is cool and all. If I just like move you down here, then you can do that, and then like, yeah, it bounces off your shield, so it doesn't matter. This guy, I don't know what to do with, I'm gonna be honest. But if I don't pick up this pod, then the pod gets blown up, and that sucks.
No way, no.
So we'll move you back here and just set off the bomb. Not much I can do. Yikes. And we'll shoot that before it becomes an issue. The only nice thing about these guys is they do eventually take care of themselves, because they are not immune to their own explosives. Bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop doing that.
When you're making a pipe bomb and it explodes in your hand, that's what it be like.
True.
Gender reveal pipe bomb.
We get a chance to use our grid recharge zapper thingy, which is awesome. Love to see that. This friend, we can just do that. Now, the rock stays there, unfortunately. Not much I can do about that. You are actually attacking over me because you were attacking where this guy was.
Oh, silly.
So I can just push you into the water.
Such a silly.
Okay. Next turn, we cannot do the push move.
Oh.
Oh, good. We have these guys. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
And you make a robot and a fighter factory.
Yeah.
Wasn't Robot Factory a Bionicle thing? Not knocked off?
Hero Factory is what you're thinking of. Close though.
Is the lady's name Pinnacle?
That's, I think, the name of like the general AI or whatever. It's like a weird, like, collective name, I think.
Is it an AI hive mind?
I don't know if it's a hive mind, but it's kind of an AI that speaks on behalf of all robots, but also, like, I don't know how that works. So
They have a meeting every day.
That dude just drowned himself. I didn't even have to touch him.
He wanted to swim.
He did not swim very good.
Yeah, but he wanted to believe. You know how Ariel wanted legs?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Worm!
Oh, you bitch.
Worm!
Oh, this fucking worm. I hate burrowers.
Worm.
great. So we have burrowers and the rocky guys on the same map. Wow, that is atrocious luck.
Can the worm break the bomb?
The worms attach they attack all three tiles in front of them, and they can just burrow under the ground and then pop up wherever and do it again. As far as I know, they have infinite movement, which is just awful, just bad, just real bad.
Completely normal behavior.
So, also they are immune to being pushed because they are in the ground. Bonk.
Worm.
This really sucks. That's our fucking emergency batteries. I need that, you slut. If I push you into here, it won't kill you. Yeah. Okay, so that's just dead. Either that or one of the factories goes, but I can't have both. Okay, well. Oh, fuck you. Oh, no.
Everything's bad.
This guy pushes in all four directions, so he's gonna push the explosive into this fucking building. Okay.
The building should just move.
I would very much like that if that could happen.
I would like if this one water tile would be frozen. That would have solved problems like 3 turns ago.
But that's 2 grid power, and that's really bad. And 2 grid power is, in fact, worse than losing 1 grid power.
Is this okay?
Yeah. Yeah. No, don't end turn. That's why I leave that active. Because sometimes I just autopilot and do dumb shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, lucky. We take those. We absolutely take those.
That is insane. Okay, just reactor core, that's fine. Honestly, I'm fine with getting just reactor cores at this point, because if it was a new pilot, we would have to train them up from scratch, and if it was a new weapon, like, we don't really have anywhere we could put one. Because each mech can only have 2 things on it. Who needs this the most? Okay, that does... increases damage. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I'm gonna install it there. So our ram move does, I think, yeah, it does 4 damage now.
Whoa.
And it also does 2 damage to us.
But like, that's kind of okay.
Protect the cannon bot, destroy the hacking facility, protect the defense lab. Okay.
Warm.
This is our hacking facility, so we're going to have something attack it twice. If we're lucky, one of them will just walk up and do it for us. That would be nice. But it's in a really bad spot because we can't like knock anyone into it.
Yeah, because it's like against the wall.
Well, it's not only against the wall, because like if we had a guy here, but not this building here, we could knock someone into it. But yeah.
And it's fall through against the wall. And it's fall through against the wall.
Yo, spit facts. And we also have to protect this bot. There's another one? Wow. That is insane. Okay. God, I hate you. Okay. Wow.
Well, this is just a mess, huh?
Imagine you live in a mushroom house in the middle of Antarctica and a worm showed up.
Mm-hmm.
It would be bad.
Yeah, bad times all around.
I also need to step on this time pod right now, or this guy's going to move backwards onto it and destroy it.
Jeez, this is terrible.
The cure for Ligma is in that pod.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the bullet for the team. I don't give a hoot.
Why'd you fire off a shot that way?
So I could smoke cloud this guy. Because he's too close for me to actually attack him with it. Because it needs to be at least 2 tiles away. Okay, now it just comes down to you. I have to do this, otherwise this pilot dies.
Whoa.
And then you, I can't even like do anything to.
Warm.
Like there's really nothing I can do about this. And that is like blatantly bullshit.
I can't even attack this. I mean, unless I use my zap, but that is a massive fucking waste.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do. Jesus. All right, I guess I move you over here and hope you're more useful next turn. Don't love this. Okay, that I can do.
No, dude. Okay, so I have to take care of that now. Otherwise I lose. Like the entire run. Wow. There is so much happening right now.
So, okay. If both of you attack this building, I do still technically survive to fight another day. So it just comes down to you. And I can ram you, which is fine because you don't get pushed. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down here. The regular versions of these leaper guys only have 1 HP, so I can just do that.
Whoa.
Get a little more grid health going, thankfully. And then I push you in the water. And just let this fucking robot do its thing. Again. Can you, like, stop attacking buildings, you little shit?
Evening.
Okay. This is a much better turn. Yeah. Yeah, I can just push you guys out that way. You catch on fire, which is, I mean, not the most helpful thing that you could do, but fine. You need to come up here and just attack this building because it needs to go. And you, I need to push that way. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Let's try that again. God. I'm kind of autopiloting right now, which is not good. You need to fire this way. Okay. Yeah, so that cancels your attack. Okay. 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 That's not awesome. Shit. So the problem is if any of these buildings take damage, I lose. The good news is that this guy is on fire and won't actually get to attack. So that looks scarier than it is. I can attack this way, cancel out you. Just comes down to what he's doing. Actually, I can just run up and body block that. I'm not even gonna like do any pushing or anything. That's fine. I can do that. Your attack is canceled, and then destroy that for the objective. And we're good, yes? I could have moved this whole time. What?
I think you had to get it once you broke the thing.
Huh. Okay.
Once you destroyed the hacking facility.
Oh.
That's why she was like, hey.
Okay, I see. Okay, I'm a little less upset now.
Yeah.
Okay, get out of here.
Basically a free shot.
Nice. Okay. We're still in it. Let's take a couple easy missions after this. Build our grid back up.
Offers its apologies. Whoa!
Oh god, I love this guy. Oh, unfortunately, he's a conservative. That's not what that means.
I know. He seems cool as fuck, though.
Yeah. So you +1 move and +2 HP is good. Don't get me wrong.
But silica gel packet.
Yeah. Mech can act twice if it does not move. Is like kind of nuts for here.
Can you change their names?
Yes. I can.
Could you change their name to silica gel?
Yeah, sure. There. Easy. Yeah, double shot is just really good. I think we just pour our stuff into there and roll with that.
Friend.
Okay.
Friend.
Block things from spawning? I can do that. Protect a generator? I can do that. Destroy a shield generator, take less than 3 grid damage. I don't want to do either of those.
Protect a train from 16 worms.
I would rather fucking die.
What are the lights?
Those will freeze you if you step on them, like that. Once again, the AI doesn't really know how to play around that, so it's kind of funny.
They're just stupid bugs.
They're really stupid. They're really dumb, dude. Okay. So. Huh. I don't know how that's gonna work. So I have to get rid of you and you to protect this. You just need to like move somewhere. Here's what I can do. I can zap you. A little grid power going. Hit the griddy for Ukraine. Here's what I don't know is if I do this charge move, will I be frozen before the damage happens? Let's find out, I guess. Okay, that worked like I wanted it to. Awesome.
Will you unfreeze? But
you can repair to unfreeze, I think. Or someone can hit you out of it. So like we'll shoot this guy, but it'll break him out. But being frozen cancels whatever their attack was, so that's funny that they're still healing in the ice. And okay. Don't do something stupid. Ha! Okay, I didn't think you would do something that stupid, so never mind.
oh,
I didn't know that was how that would work. That's really weird.
I'm sure that's good.
I mean, I think that's fine, yeah. Oh, we need to block things from spawning, huh? I wasn't thinking about that last turn.
Get your big rusty butt on a thing.
I really don't want to break him out because he sucks. Everyone hates him.
The worm.
Yeah.
The worm.
Okay,
The worm.
here's what we can do though. Let's kill the squid and break you out. I really want to kill this guy too.
Before he makes more things.
Yes, but also I need to block things from spawning. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I can do both. Because I can do that. And then that blocks that from spawning. And then you just get launched down there and frozen. Okay. As long as we block 2 spawns next turn, we're good. Hopefully there are 2 spawns to block next turn. Okay, perfect, love it. Now I just have to solve that mess, which actually isn't so bad. Because I can just launch you. You're gonna move back on that spawn anyways.
Would that count as a blocking a spawn?
Yep, that does count. And then you can just like move over here and heal. And you
Holds you.
oh hi. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's right. You haven't moved this turn, so you can attack twice. Get out of here.
It did.
Nice. See, it's a good ability. And I don't have to do this, but I might as well block that instead. That's fine. We're still blocking 2 either way. Okay. Okay, perfect. You just lined up to die. And you are done. Boom. Yeah, that was a much better mission. A lot of that was thanks to the AI stepping on freeze mines because they're not the smartest. But we absolutely take those. Cool. End with less than 4 mech damage and protect a coal plant, or destroy all boom bots.
So will there not be like a boss here?
No, there will.
Oh.
It's after the next one.
Oh, okay.
It's once there's 3 missions remaining.
Oh.
And there's still this guy up here.
It just looked like I didn't know what caused it, and I was like, you have a lot of green, so why hasn't a thing happened yet?
Okay, well,
Undra.
yeah. Yeah, let's do this one. I don't like the sound of boom bots, whatever the fuck that is. Oh god, you. Gross. 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 This friend and this friend. Hopefully that is okay. I'm trying to like protect all the buildings that this guy could set up on. Okay, we absolutely take those. Because you know what I can do? He's done.
Dead.
He's cooked. He's out of here. I don't really know what to do with this guy. I mean, I can just ram him, but yeah. Wish there was something more useful I could do with you, but not the end of the world. Oh, that also cracks ice under me. Interesting.
But you're a plane.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Oh.
I'm just gonna push you just because I can. Get got. I mostly just want to set up the shield on myself. Nice. Okay. Okay. This is a really good turn. I say, like, genuinely surprised. Yeah, let's jump you over here. That'll kill you.
You think they have Santa in this world?
Probably.
Would he be a bug?
Would he be bug?
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, they're still like human beings.
Would the bugs have a Santa?
I don't think the bugs have much of a mind for creativity. The most creative they get is finding creative ways to fuck me over. Okay. That's actually kind of nice that that's a water tile now, because it means bugs can't attack it. Okay. Wow, this is a really easy mission so far. Like, weirdly so. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll just move you over here and just do one of those. Actually, I should do this first. Get that guy out of the way. I do have to be mindful of the whole mech damage counter thing with my self-harming attack, but
you're at currently 3 damage.
yeah, and it'll be 2 at the start of next turn because of that. Okay, where are we at? Okay, that's a great place for him to be, actually. And that's a great place for you to be, because I can just... Bye. Thanks for the free grid. And then I can do that. And he just disappears. I forgot. I was like, yay, I can kill him, but no. And then we can just do that. You die to smoke, and that's that. That's the mission. Nice. Got a level up off of that. Okay. Love it. Masochist, +2 move when not full health. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how useful that's going to be for you, but interesting. Oh god, we get this guy. Okay.
He looked like...
His name is the Blobber.
You need to go see a doctor. That's what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. Lining up my guys 3 in a row, so hopefully the worm just tries to attack us.
Oh, is that poopy? Is it babies? Is it sickness?
I think it's gonna explode. Yeah. Yep, there it is.
It's sickness. Ooh, wah, ah, ah, ah.
Ooh, wah, ah, 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 indeed. That's like an insane start, though. Actually, you know what? Ultimate disrespect. I'm gonna charge my grid with the boss. Get got, loser. And then you can just charge up here. This guy takes 1 damage from that. Easy peasy. That might be the smoothest start to a boss fight I've ever had in this game. Okay. Okay.
I like when the buildings have text bubbles.
Why? Oh, interesting.
He's the leader.
The blobs that the friend spit out have 2 HP. I am not used to that. Okay. I guess I can move you down there so you can block a spawn for me. You can just sit there and block a spawn for me. And you can sit there and just attack that. Going really smooth. Oh, that's right. He moves himself. I forgot.
Oh, 2 bugs. Oh.
How good. They're both idiots.
One go into forest, one stand on top of hole.
Yeah.
Well, does he attack and then go on hole? Is that what that symbol means on the purple one?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he attack and go on hole. He like attacks and pushes himself backwards.
He's like, Earth.
Mm-hmm. Except, plot twist, he's actually not going to attack anything. Because now he's into smoke. Smoke 'em, boy. Wait, I didn't even have to do that because I could just attack him with this.
I don't think it's worth it.
It's not really. Don't get me wrong, he could cause problems later. Or he could not.
There's no reason to put Lily at such a risk.
Mm-hmm. Also, I can attack you and just do that. So yeah, we can just sit down here and get a quick repair going. I should have done this in the other order. Oh well. Having the shield is more important, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Snap.
Okay. This is all perfectly acceptable. Because now I can just do that and do that and we're safe. Easy peasy. Get pushed, idiot. Yeah, that was a really smooth boss fight. Like, that was kind of insane. I'm still, like, kind of in awe.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Ooh.
You've been getting a lot of friends.
Yeah. Max gain boosted on kill. Okay. Oh, I get this reward for getting all objectives on all the missions on this island, by the way.
Oh shit, so you pick one of those?
Yeah. Honestly, I'll just take the grid defense. I'm sure you're lovely to work with, but we've already got enough pilots.
We've gotten so many pilots to play through.
We have.
We've gotten 2,
Yes.
and that's a lot.
2 extra. So, yeah. Let's spend some rep. What do we got here? All pilots survive death. Funny bouncy projectile. Pushes all units in a line. That's kind of cool. Range torrent.
Pushes them.
Pushes all units in a single direction. That one can be really good. But I really like our weapon loadout, honestly. I'm kind of fine with selling Grid Charger right now. Simply because I think we're going to the Hive after this.
And you don't need it.
Yeah, and so I just don't need it anymore. So having something to replace it with would be nice. I don't know if I would want it to be Wind Torrent or Push Beam. I'm thinking Push Beam. So, okay, we'll sell you. We will permanently assign our starter pilot to that island, and then we'll go Push Beam. And we'll go Bop Bop and Bop Bop. Get an achievement for having a bunch of grid power. And then unlimited use. Removes use restriction. I didn't have to install that core. Well,
That's whatever.
yeah. Honestly, I'm not concerned about health on this guy, like, at all, because he can shield himself. So what I'll do is I will give him the ability to shield friendly units. So he still pushes them, but he gives them a shield, and it also shields buildings.
Oh, nice.
Which is very good. Very, very good. Yeah. You... I would love to give you 1 extra damage, but I can't. Because
you were late to the party.
Yeah. I mean, I could depower the double shot thing, but I mean, at that point, like, if you're standing still, your DPS is going to be higher if double shot is active. So, I don't know. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot that I want to power on him, aside from, like, maybe movement. Although there's not a lot for you either. Yeah, I guess we'll put 1 in here just for movement. All right. We have unlocked the 4th island here, but we will not be visiting it because I think we are strong enough to fight the Hive. Alrighty. Stop eating the microphone. What are you doing?
I wasn't gonna eat it. Would never.
What are you doing?
I wasn't
Stop
gonna.
eating the microphone. Vinny, please.
It's funny how she gets to be on 2 islands.
Yeah, my favorite.
Is it because he lives on a desert and then this is kind of like a desert, but it is volcano?
No. It's because her island is the one that develops the bombs.
I know that is the real reason, but it's a crispy bacon bitch, and this is a crispy bacon bitch land.
True. Okay, we shoot here, we get rid of that guy.
Dead.
You attack both of those, which is weird. But look what I could do.
Avoid the volcano.
No, you can't break the volcano. Actually, it is indestructible. But I can just move that guy down.
Oh.
And then you. Ooh, that does 3 damage. Plus 2. I mean, I could survive if I just went for a ram, but actually, let's do a ram from this direction, so that way you kill you. That's even better. And then we also block a spawn here that leaves you at half health. That's fine.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I was wondering if you're gonna do the last one. Okay. Okay.
Proud.
Okay. This is not the worst. You can move over lava tiles. Lava is not an insta-kill for me. It just starts me on fire. Which, like, is not the end of the world. It just kind of sucks. Moving you down here will not really solve my problems.
I mean, you could push that one guy on top of onto a thing, and then you'll have nothing to attack.
What, this guy?
Yeah.
He'll just attack this instead.
Oh, because he's attacking over?
Yeah.
That's what that arrow means.
Yep. It gets a little confusing unless you have them, like, specifically highlighted. I just want to kill that guy outright.
Dead.
Yep, gone. And then, yeah. I want to get you here. And then, oh, what do I want to do with you? I feel like you're just going to attack this no matter what. And there's not much I can do about that. It's a bad day to be that power pylon, I guess. Neither of you I can attack directly, but if I sit here, I can at least smoke one of you. No, but that doesn't make any sense, because then... Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna move you... like one tile down and then shoot that way, and that power pylon can just be what it is. Oh, if I had put you in a smarter spot, I could drown this fucker in the lava. But yeah, right now you're not really doing anything one way or the other, so... Okay. Keep in mind, we have a lot of grid power. Losing a little bit is not the end of the world. Okay, that bug just wants to stay there and die. That's chill.
Sometimes you just gotta die, you know?
No, I don't, actually.
I mean, the bugs know.
Maybe the bugs are more knowledgeable than I. Maybe they see something I don't.
Death.
Yeah, they're about to see God. Or bug Jesus.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready? So I've got shield friendly on here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this guy over here. I'm gonna move this guy over here. I'm gonna do that. Pushes you into the water, pushes you up here, gives you a shield, and gives you that. Oh, right. Ugh. I mean, that's not great, actually. Hold up. Hold up. I was cooking. Cooking was happening. We'll just do that. And then push the rock into you, just for a little extra damage. Yeah. We're almost there. Almost through first phase. The squid is attacking all my guys.
Oh, now the lava is stormy.
Like Mustafar.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, he pooping on your bombs.
Okay, that guy just wants to die, I guess. And all that is happening. Okay. Wow.
Jeez.
Dramatic. I can stop almost all of this. Actually, no, I can stop all of this. Okay. I can move you over here. That pushes you into the water. Aha! All of my pilots are level 2.
Swag.
What ability did you just get? You just got adrenaline? What does that do? What does it do? What does it do? Tell me. Well, that sucks. I can't find out. No. Okay. Anyways. Not important right now, I guess. If it comes up, it comes up. You can come over here, do a little flyby. And then you can push both these guys, which means that explodes into nothing. And we are safe. I always forget if I get a full heal at the start of phase 2. I think I do, but I guess we will find out. That was a really clean phase 1. We only lost 1 pylon. That's kind of insane. Okay. Time for the bomb. I believe my shield ally will also shield the bomb, which is kind of nice.
What did the pylons do? Just make the bomb go off faster?
The pylons provide grid power. So if all of the pylons are destroyed, it takes out your power grid. And you need the power grid to power your mechs.
And that's why you need the things.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are no houses on the volcano.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This friend... This friend is a bitch. He won't die to the lava, but he will take a boatload of damage from that. So that's good. I do get a full heal at the start of this. Note to self, remember, you need to like move somewhere else that is not here. I don't love that this guy is attacking 4 things. That kind of sucks.
Can you push him at all?
I can push him, yes. Originally, I was thinking I take the push guy, I move this so that these 2 pylons are safe, but then this guy can't deal with him. Well, okay. Back up. There is a better way I can handle this. I think. But I don't want to use my turn reset on it. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to roll with it. Kinda sucks. You do 2 damage? Fuck you. Yeah, those pylons are dead. Straight up. Nothing I can do about that. And honestly, the scorpion is less of a threat than the blobber. So I'm just gonna run you down here and start taking care of that guy. Okay. Rip. It is what it is. Oh, good. There's one of those guys. Oh, okay.
Bam.
I see some opportunities, potentially. I can move far enough, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Nope. Fuck me, I guess. Yeah. Yes. I might be fucked.
Oh shit.
Like, I actually might be fucked. This is a really bad turn.
I think it's fucked up how they give you more pylons than you have grid power.
Yeah.
So many things to defend.
I would agree. It's a lot of things.
Hit the gritty for Ukraine.
Oh shit! I don't want to hit the gritty for Ukraine right now. Okay. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. I mean, I don't see what else I can do here. I have to knock him into the bomb. So the bomb is not dead this turn, which is awesome. Because it would have taken 3 damage from him and then 1 damage from this bitch.
Tentacle.
Yeah. Now I just have to deal with you. I could run over and shield the pylon. That is an option. Oh, but it's being attacked by you and you. So either way, I'm losing 2 and 2. Okay. I can't just stay here and push you back because then you die. And that's like really bad. Wait, do you take fire damage? You take fire damage before you attack. You've been faking me out this whole time. You're dead already. Omaiwa mo shinderu, bitch. Okay, we're back in it. Because then I can do this. So you only attack the first one. And then move you over here, push you, shield that and that. Oh, you were only attacking 1 tile anyways. Okay. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, we are technically still alive. Oh, I didn't think about that. Are you dealing 3 damage? Because if you're dealing 3 damage, that guy's dead. I didn't think about the Scion attack. He's dealing 3 damage. That guy's dead. Oh, that's fucked. What? Okay. I don't even know what fucking killed that guy. Because he had 3 health left. This does not do 3 damage. There's no fucking way that does 3 damage. That does 2. I don't know what killed him. Oh, it was the Scion plus the thing. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is bad. Okay. See this number up here, this 21%?
Yeah.
We need that to come in clutch, like now. Shit. Okay. This guy is doing a thing. I can push him, so he is no longer doing a thing that immediately kills our run. You heal 1, take 2.
Are you guys constantly taking psionic damage?
Yeah, because of this guy. I just haven't had a chance to kill him.
I was just curious what was causing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't have to do that at all. That's even better. Okay, so, yeah, we'll... have two options, right? I could either say, fuck it, we ball, 21% grid defense, or I can ram you into here. Yeah, Scion Tentacle happens before Technician. Okay. Jesus. This is not good. Oh, I can kill you this turn. That's nice. If I hit that guy, then I actually just straight up lose the mission. Which is bad. Man, this is brutal. Hey guys, don't you want to step on the instant death tiles? Come on, everybody loves a good instant death tile. Okay, what is attacking the bomb? Wait, is it really just this guy? That's weird. I mean, shit, in that case, I could just kind of push him over there. Oh, but I can't. I have to kill the Scion this turn. Otherwise, he dies, and then I lose. Yeah, I think I'm fucked. Because I can't attack him from anywhere except for right here, where I get hit anyways. It was so close.
Try so hard and got so far. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way out of this. Either way, this guy hits this, and unless I get the 21%, I'm dead anyways. But
Yeah.
like,
shit's just fucked. This last level's hard.
Yeah, I guess I just needed more health going into this. Maybe I should have done Island 4. I don't know. I thought it was overkill.
You seemed really prepared. You
I had
that
full
ice.
I had full grid power and everything. Yeah, Ice World was super easy.
That was kind of cool when that happened.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. The mission keeps going, even though all of my guys are dead. So I suppose if the bomb stays alive for long enough, but like, yeah. All right. It was really close to a success. It was really, really close. You have no pilots alive to send back in time.
Oh, what do you do then? Did none of them get any of their stats or things?
None of them kept their stats. So like I still have them unlocked, but like they have to start from scratch.
Shit.
Man, that's rough.
That is sad. It's okay. This game is hard.
Dang. We almost had a good one. Well, that was Roguelike Roulette. Thank you all very much for watching. One of these days, I'm gonna win with something besides the default starting deck. Or mech, I should say. Yeah. Oh, we can unlock things. Anyways, we'll deal with that next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.